Surveillance footage from a prison facility captured a potential escape attempt by inmates. The video shows several individuals attempting to squeeze through a barrier, potentially with the intention of escaping. 4 individuals managed to pass through the barrier before authorities intervened. A 5th individual was apprehended while attempting the same maneuver. In an unexpected development, a suspect staged a dramatic escape from police custody while wearing handcuffs. Despite being temporarily detained, the suspect managed to break free and flee from officers on foot. The suspect then entered a red vehicle through the window, and the vehicle promptly sped away before officers could intervene. This video footage shows the bull sizing up a parked car and exhibiting signs of agitation. When the driver attempts to leave, the bull charges and likely damages the vehicle's bumper.
Go.
Look at that. Oh yeah. Yep.
After the first car departs, the bull shifts its attention to another vehicle, creating a potentially dangerous situation for the driver of the silver car. This video, originally shared on YouTube channels The 3X and The Haunting of Sunshine Girl Network, features a scene where a woman reacts with visible fear after looking into a mirror.
Okay, I can hear my mom. She's freaking out. I don't know what's happening. Mom, what? What? My eyes! I don't see anything. Mom, look at me. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's there.
Her eyes subsequently appear altered in the reflection.
Nothing's there. Just look. What do you mean? Mom! Oh my! No, look at me. Look. What is? Oh, it's okay. It's not there. It's not there. It's only in the mirror. It's not there. It's only in the mirror, I think.
The video suggests that this alteration might be connected to a mysterious entity previously observed outside the home.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
The entity's appearance and the altered reflection lead the narrator to speculate about possible paranormal occurrences. The video concludes by suggesting that the situation has become dangerous. While fishing in the upper reaches of the Kanagawa River in Misaki-cho, Fuyuki City, Japan, Masayuki Matsuyama encountered a formidable force in nature. While scouting for a prime fishing spot along the river, Matsuyama was briefly impeded when he stumbled upon a particularly promising location. However, his progress was abruptly halted when he encountered an unexpected visitor. A Yuzuri brown bear. Reacting swiftly, Matsuyama bravely confronted the bear, delivering a forceful kick to its snout and issuing 2 loud shouts. Startled by Matsuyama's defiance, the bear retreated into the surrounding woods, allowing Matsuyama to escape unscathed and share his harrowing tale. The audacity is staggering. Watch this security footage carefully. A man casually strolls out of a Texas Walmart, eyes set on an easy target. He approaches a group of young girls selling Girl Scout cookies, the epitome of youthful innocence and hard work. What follows is a quick grab. The man snatches their container of cash and sprints away. The theft is so shameless, it takes several seconds for anyone to react. Even the girls, likely caught off guard by this callous act, takes a moment to register what just happened. The suspect, described by Fort Worth police as a male between 18 and 24 years old, vanished into the crowd, leaving behind shock and disappointment. However, despite this despicable act, the local Girl Scout troop won't be left empty-handed. A spokesperson for the organization, fundraising for a trip to Australia, assured WFAA-TV that they will ensure the girls aren't financially impacted by the loss. A devastating house fire engulfed the 800 block of Hardin Street in Colombia. Swift action by firefighters swiftly brought the blaze under control within minutes of their arrival. While no human casualties were reported, tragically, one beloved pet dog perished in the flames, as confirmed by fire officials. A terrifying ordeal in Wichita, Kansas ended with a sigh of relief as a young child was successfully rescued from a stolen car. The incident unfolded in front of a liquor store, where a carjacker targeted what he believed to be an empty vehicle. However, unknown to the perpetrator, a 6-year-old child was inside. Thankfully, law enforcement didn't initiate a high-speed chase, recognizing the potential danger to the child. Instead, they strategically alerted the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, anticipating the suspect's potential escape route across state lines. This foresight proved crucial. Officers lining the I-35 interstate spotted the vehicle and swiftly apprehended the suspect. The dramatic moment of the arrest was captured on video, showcasing the tense moments before the child's safe recovery. Adding another layer to the emotional roller coaster, the rescued child reportedly uttered the chilling words, "I don't think that's my daddy," upon being brought to safety. The statement underscores the trauma the child endured during the ordeal.
We have one detained. We have the child also. Vehicle.
This video circulating on Snapchat has captured everyone's attention. It shows 2 young girls from Georgia encountering a menacing clown outside their apartment building. The unsettling footage depicts the clown not only following them home but also seemingly brandishing a knife before they flee. This incident isn't an isolated event. Georgia has witnessed a surge in disturbing reports of clowns attempting to lure children into wooded areas. The situation escalated to the point where a local school, fearing for student safety, implemented a lockdown due to these clown sightings. This chilling encounter off the coast of South Africa on July 24, 2017 will send shivers down your spine. A spearfisher descended to the ocean floor ready to begin his hunt when a massive great white shark emerged from the depths. The shark approached with terrifying speed, closing the distance between predator and prey in a matter of seconds. The man's survival instincts kicked in, propelling him away from the deadly jaws. It was a heart-pounding escape from a situation that could have easily turned fatal. In Mexico, encounters with matanes, local thugs, can send chills down your spine. This tense video captures a harrowing experience for Sandra and Roger.
Tú es... ¿Mande? A soda?
Their routine drive turns dangerous when a man in a blue hoodie, the very image of a street tough, blocks their path. He brazenly demands money for passage, creating a pivotal moment of fear and defiance. With steel nerves, their driver refuses to give in to the extortion. In a daring act of courage, they push past the thug, accelerating away without hesitation, but the tension lingers. As the car speeds off, the enraged thug retaliates in frustration, hurling rocks in a desperate attempt to intimidate them.
He's throwing a rock. He's throwing a rock right now. I need to find it. Is this, because there has to be a That was pretty shady.
This encounter offers a chilling glimpse into the realities of bullying on Mexican streets, showcasing the importance of courage and quick thinking when faced with threats. What secrets lurk beneath the ocean's surface? While testing out his new GoPro, a kayaker captured a chilling encounter with an unknown sea creature. Watch closely. Just beyond the ripples, a shadowy form emerges. Its dark shape moves furtively before vanishing into the depths, leaving questions swirling in its wake. The man ponders the possibilities. Could this be the ghostly silhouette of a great white shark or the powerful bulk of an orca whale? Perhaps it's something more familiar, like a playful otter or a sleek seal. The sheer size difference between these creatures adds to the unease. Out here, alone on the vast ocean, the imagination can run wild. Though the creature never resurfaces, the encounter hangs in the air. This brief yet suspenseful GoPro footage leaves us with a lingering question. What else might be waiting below, ready for an even closer encounter the next time? In Grand Prairie, a split-second decision changed everything. Dashcam footage reveals the tense climax of a dramatic police pursuit.
He's at a dead end. He's at a dead end. He's dead. He's at a dead end. He has a gun.
After a heart-pounding chase through a residential neighborhood, the driver of a pickup truck abruptly stops, jumps out, and assumes a shooting stance. For the pursuing officer, it's a moment of life or death urgency. Officer Payne had to make a critical choice: use lethal force or risk his own life. With lightning-fast reflexes and honed instincts, he assessed the situation even in the darkness. He realized the suspect wasn't holding a gun. Instead of firing, Payne made a decision that saved a life. He unleashed his canine partner, Jurek. True to his training, Jurek swiftly subdued the suspect, biting his hands and causing him to drop his weapons, a pocket knife and a flashlight. Grand Prairie Police Chief Steve D. hailed Officer Payne's actions, recognizing the incredible judgment and restraint he demonstrated under intense pressure. This footage serves as a powerful reminder of the split-second decisions officers face and the importance of skilled training and quick thinking. If you're ever in Reykjavik, prepare for the unexpected. Even traffic cones might be people in disguise. The strange incident captured on video by the Reykjavik Police Department in August 2018 will make you scratch your head in confusion. Imagine this. Traffic grinds to a halt as two seemingly random individuals block two lanes of cars, defying all traffic laws and basic common sense. Even as the light changes, the first two cars remain frozen, inches from the unmoving figures. Other pedestrians casually cross, casting curious glances but not intervening. Cars stack up behind the standstill, and then, just as suddenly as they appeared, the pair abandons their post, jogging away with mischievous smiles. Freeway speed traps. Every reckless driver's nightmare. While some drivers have a sixth sense for spotting radar traps, others, like this white BMW driver, seem blissfully unaware of the dangers ahead. This is a 55 miles per hour zone, but our BMW enthusiast is cruising well over 70, carelessly weaving between lanes like it's their personal racetrack. Talk about a recipe for disaster. But fate has a funny way of catching up with you. Little does this driver know, a speed-checking police officer is positioned mere feet away. Oblivious to the trap, the driver hits the gas and, well, that's when the realization hits. Too late, the radar has done its job and those flashing police sirens confirm the worst. Busted. Let this be a cautionary tale. Thinking you're above the law on the freeway will often lead to a humbling roadside chat with the authorities.
Got him.
This chilling encounter highlights the terrifying randomness of danger. A simple traffic jam transforms into a nightmare for this unsuspecting couple. Suddenly, a man appears, aggressively demanding they exit the car. His accomplice, brandishing a gun, reveals the true nature of the threat, a carjacking in progress. Amidst rising panic, the driver freezes, fear paralyzing him even as the attackers pry open the door. His partner lets out a terrified scream, but in a stroke of luck, traffic clears just in time. Seizing the moment, the driver floors it, escaping the grasp of the carjackers. During a ghost hunting expedition in a cemetery, YouTuber Samal Shadow Hunter captured footage using an infrared camera. The video suggests the presence of a figure moving through the area. In a closer examination, the figure appears to briefly become stationary in one location. With the footage edited for enhanced contrast, the figure becomes slightly more distinct. Would you be willing to stay overnight in a haunted castle? The YouTube team from Oh My Gosh TV attempted it, but the night took a sinister turn.
3.
Let me know if you see anything behind me. What about over here?
Oh my God. I thought I saw a man standing behind me.
There seemed to be a presence lurking behind him, though its identity remained unclear.
Oh, hell no.
It might have been a shadowy figure, but it's difficult to confirm. One thing is certain, that eerie presence was definitely observing them. On February 15, 2024, a powerful explosion that sent a fireball into the air was reported at about 7 a.m. in the 1100 block of North Alameda Street. Firefighters initially responded to the location near a truck yard next to a residential neighborhood after a call about the truck fire. About 6 minutes later, 9 firefighters who were putting out the fire were injured when one of the truck's 2 compressed natural gas tanks exploded. At least 2 firefighters were hospitalized in critical condition. Everyday dashcams across the globe capture a diverse range of experiences, encompassing the heartwarming, the mundane, and the truly horrifying. This particular footage depicts a terrifying near miss, showcasing the swift reflexes of drivers who narrowly escape a bomb blast. An unexpected projectile rockets into a nearby building, shattering the silence and showering the surroundings with debris. Faced with this sudden, life-threatening situation, drivers react with impressive agility. They swerve their vehicles away from the danger zone, securing their safety within seconds. It's an experience few individuals ever encounter. Could you imagine yourself possessing such lightning-fast reaction times? While the events we are about to explore took place on May 2, 2022 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, their inclusion in this video is due to the release of a captivating 30-minute body camera recording this year. This footage casts light on the harrowing events of that day. The video commences with officers responding to a 911 call placed by Charles Bradley, a 75-year-old veteran of the Vietnam War. The distress in Bradley's voice was undeniable, as he asserted that he had discovered his wife deceased within their home. However, as the call progressed, Bradley's words took a disturbing turn, hinting at the possibility of his own involvement. Charles Bradley was not simply any elderly individual. He was a veteran of the Vietnam War, a person who had personally witnessed the horrors of combat. Over time, the emotional scars of the battlefield had inflicted a significant toll on his mental well-being, manifesting as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Those who were familiar with him spoke of the nightmares that plagued him and the flashbacks that transported him back to the jungles of Vietnam. Upon arrival at Bradley's residence, officers encountered an atmosphere thick with tension. The front door swung open, revealing a visibly distraught Bradley, tears streaming down his face. The atmosphere within the house was somber, with dim lighting casting long shadows on the walls. Outside, the typically peaceful neighborhood was now disrupted by the flashing lights of police vehicles, attracting the attention of residents and passersby. Whispers circulated in the air as individuals attempted to piece together what might have transpired.
Sir, you come out with your hands up. Keep coming my way. Keep coming.
You have a weapon on you? No weapons? Come on out.
Talking to your people.
Okay,
I know.
come on out, come on out.
Wait a minute, what have you talked to? Not all
Here,
three.
I'm gonna talk to you. My name is Officer Wade, Tulsa Police. Will you walk my way?
I am.
Is there anybody else inside the house besides your wife? Keep coming. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you step over here with these officers and I'm gonna go.
Bradley was promptly taken into custody, with officers instructing him to keep his hands readily visible. They proceeded with caution, inquiring about the presence of any other individuals within the house. Their most dreaded suspicions were confirmed when they discovered Sandra Bradley, Charles's wife, lying lifeless with multiple gunshot wounds.
Is there anybody else inside the house besides your wife? Keep coming. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you step over here with these officers and I'm gonna go into your wife.
Come on. Oh. Anything? Oh. Ma'am?
The body camera footage captured Bradley's interaction with the police in real time. After being informed of his Miranda rights, he began recounting the events of that fateful night. He spoke about being awakened by the alarm clock on his wife's phone and of a recurring dream about an attack. The lines between reality and nightmares appeared to blur for Bradley as he described searching for his wife's phone only to find her lifeless body on the floor, surrounded by blood.
Mr. Bradley, I gotta read these to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. I gotta read these to you through and through first, okay?
Am I being arrested?
Just a second, sir.
Okay.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, won't be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to make a statement, you may stop at any time. Do you understand the rights I explained to you, sir?
Yes, sir.
You remember what all happened tonight?
I really don't. Her phone alarm was going off. I was in bed asleep.
About what time?
Her alarm goes off at 4:30.
4:30, okay.
So I got up to tell her that her didn't turn her alarm off. She was not in the bed. So I started into the kitchen, figuring if she is up, she's probably making coffee.
Say that last part again, sir.
She was not in the bed.
She wasn't in bed when. So you woke up when her alarm went off?
Yes, sir.
At 4:30.
Yeah.
And she was not in the bed.
Not in the bed.
Okay.
And so I got up to go tell her to turn off her alarm, and
What all do you need?
she was laying in the floor.
You got out of the bed and she was laying on the floor?
Uh-huh.
Where was she laying at when you found her?
Kind of in the hallway and kind of in the kitchen. She was in the
Okay, and what did you see?
blood.
Blood? Okay.
As the video unfolds, officers are shown collecting evidence, including the alleged murder weapon. Their methodical approach to the investigation is evident as they photograph the scene, collect fingerprints, and engage in conversation with Bradley, attempting to reconstruct the sequence of events. Throughout the footage, Bradley's mental state fluctuates between confusion, despair, and moments of clarity. At one point, he can be distinctly heard stating, "I didn't know I was shooting my wife."
Patrick, you still with her? Okay.
Do you want fire or no?
No, she's dead. There's dead. Nothing we can do for her.
I've got a spare around here.
Okay, just try not to disturb anything, and we'll just tell us what you see.
Articles offer further context regarding Bradley's mental state. Suffering from PTSD, Bradley's accounts of the incident are inconsistent. While he appears to acknowledge that evidence would likely depict him as the perpetrator, he also claims to have experienced a blackout and lacks clear recollection of the events. Neighbors and members of the community express profound shock and disbelief, portraying a picture of a peaceful neighborhood shaken by a tragic event. In the days following the incident, a small memorial was erected outside the Bradley residence. Flowers, candles, and messages adorned the front porch, serving as a tribute to Sandra Bradley and a testament to the community's collective grief. Bradley was charged with first-degree murder. Despite the seriousness of the charges, he entered the plea of not guilty. In a surprising turn of events, he was released after posting $70,000 of his $1 million bond. While he awaits his next court hearing, he is obligated to adhere to a curfew and wear an electronic monitoring device. This tragic incident serves as a stark reminder of the unseen scars that many veterans carry with them. The trauma of war, coupled with the challenges of aging, can lead to unforeseen and heartbreaking consequences. YouTube team Toppy revisits the neglected gravesite of a child named Shara. They employ an instrumental transcommunication device in an attempt to communicate with a departed spirit.
Шу, расскажи, привязана ли душа усопшего к конкретному месту?
The video documents alleged responses from Shara, including a possible explanation for the lack of visits from her relatives.
Почему тебя не навещают родственники?
They continue the session, asking about the potential for reunions between departed spirits and their loved ones.
Скажи, встречаются ли души с родными после смерти?
The video suggests that the responses allude to a search for peace in the afterlife.
Твоя душа упокоена?
The team then cleans and tidies Shira's grave, leaving it in a more cared for state. After making a serious mistake, Hunter Berry, 22, discovered that the Oklahoma City police were pursuing him.
Hands up now! Hands up!
Berry allegedly stole a car and a gun on January 5, 2023, and he and the police exchanged gunfire from the moving vehicle. He lost control of the car and slammed hard into the tree. Berry did not give in lightly. Even in this hazardous situation,
Yep, yes, just by the front tire.
he writhed in agony on the ground as cops eventually subdued him after they traded gunfire. Thankfully, there were no more instances after he was captured and taken into custody. Not all interactions between activists and police enforcement take place during protests or rallies. Beyond times of holding signs, activists don't waver in their convictions, which could result in clashes in unlikely places. A broken headlight caused a police officer to halt a car in Chattanooga on September 11, 2022. In response, the driver, Mary Mott, an activist and candidate for city council, responded angrily, claiming that a broken headlight shouldn't justify a stop. Although the officer maintained that it was a valid traffic interaction, she accused him of harassing her and making an illegal U-turn. Allegations of racial profiling were brought up in the discourse, which resonated with Tennessee's turbulent past.
Hello. I'm also calling the Chattanooga Police Department. The reason I pulled you over is your passenger headlight is out.
Okay. That's not a reason to pull me over.
Yes, ma'am, it is. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you?
Ma'am, you just did an illegal U-turn to come over here and harass me.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on it, please?
I have my driver's license.
Okay. I need your registration, proof of insurance, please.
Ma'am, I'll give you my driver's license, but you don't need nothing else from me, because I'm not giving you nothing else, because there's no reason for you to pull me, because I have not committed a crime.
Yes, ma'am, you have. I need your registration.
I have not committed a crime because that's not a crime that my headlight is out.
Yes, ma'am, it's a traffic violation.
That's not a headlight if it went out while I'm driving. That's not a crime.
I need your registration and your proof of insurance, please.
That's not a crime, ma'am. What you're doing is you're harassing a black woman.
Do you have insurance on your vehicle?
Yes, I have insurance.
Okay.
Are you asking me that because I'm black?
No, ma'am.
You're asking me that because I'm black?
No,
yes,
ma'am.
You are.
Everyone in this state has to have insurance.
Ma'am, that went out while I was driving. I'm not doing nothing illegal. I'm not doing nothing illegal. You're harassing me.
Is this your vehicle?
Is this my vehicle? Yes, it's my vehicle.
Okay, just sit tight for me, okay?
When the officer's partner approached without identifying herself, Maud became even more upset. Because of her activist activity and the tense relationship her neighborhood has with law enforcement, she felt that the questions were skewed against her race.
This is my vehicle. Why would you ask somebody that? And who are you? Why you pulling up over here and haven't even identified yourself? I don't even know you.
Hey, whoa. Okay.
No, because I look over here and I don't even know you're a stranger. You haven't even identified yourself.
I am Officer Monroe with Chattanooga Police. I was come back up my partner just to make sure she was okay.
You need to identify yourself. That's part of your
protocol. Well, you were in the middle of a conversation, so how was I going to go ahead and be rude?
I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're going to harm me or nothing else.
I'm not here to harm you, ma'am. I've done nothing
Y'all pulling black people over for my headlight going out while I'm driving, and she literally did an illegal U-turn so y'all could come follow me in a black community. Y'all white cops in a black community. Y'all harassing me.
We're not harassing you, ma'am.
I'm pretty sure you are. I'm pretty sure you are. That's my registration.
The only reason she asked, have you never borrowed your friend's car or anything like that?
Why would you ask a black person? You wouldn't ask nobody white if they own the car.
We asked everybody
to come follow behind me.
Mary?
It's not Mary, it's Marie.
Marie, I apologize, okay? Marie, like I said, I'm Officer Monroy. I have not raised my voice at you at all. I've been very calm.
I'm tired of being harassed in my own neighborhood. I don't know y'all, never seen you patrolling in this community. I've lived here for over 30 years of my life, okay? So you might be new to this community, I don't know you.
You've got a lot of facts. Do you look those up?
I got a lot of facts since I'm a community activist, and I see this is the kind of stuff that happens in the black community all the time. One cop pulls us over, 5 cops will pull us. This doesn't happen.
Since you're an activist, do you understand that usually traffic stops for police officers are the most dangerous because we don't know who we're pulling over?
It's not the most dangerous.
It is a lot.
Y'all beat the shit out of a lot of people.
No, we do not.
You don't know Chattanooga history.
When a second officer showed up, he asked for Maud's phone number. She was then asked to get out of the car by the first officer since she had forgotten to show her evidence of insurance and registration. Maud showed her license plate to confirm registration even though she didn't have proof of insurance. She was ultimately not arrested, and the insurance accusations were later withdrawn. The interaction highlights the unpredictability that arises when police and activists come into contact even during routine traffic stops, even if it is not intrinsically dangerous.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could I get your phone number real quick?
What?
For documentation.
Documentation of what? What have I done? I'm asking what have I done? What are y'all getting ready to do? Why do you need my information?
We like to have information of everybody that we step out with.
Improper display of plates. What is that? It's your if it allow me to see the county. What are you talking about, ma'am? Can I step out the vehicle? Me for that. The hell? Here. Because you're not going to cite me for that.
Your tag order that
ma'am, that says 23 right here. It says 23. What the talking about? That says 23. Okay. 0523. So please take that off.
If you would.
I'm not, ma'am, you need to take that charge off because it says 0523 right there.
It also blocks the state and your county.
Do you see how you have to pull it back though for you to see?
If you would, sign, like I said, it's not admission of guilt.
Bro, I need a card from every last one of y'all out here. I promise you.
Here you are. Just try and get your headlight fixed and get that tag order off. Get you and just show up with your insurance, okay?
I got insurance. I already told you that.
Well, you have to have proof of insurance with you.
I have it with me.
Well, I asked for it multiple times. You told me you wouldn't show it to me. In my system, it states insurance unconfirmed. So if you'd like to show it first, you can.
The YouTube team Hauntings of Ohio is experiencing a chilling lesson at Ohio's most haunted school, where phantom teachers seem to hover nearby.
What the is that?
Do you hear that too? In a different hallway, they detect footsteps and eerie sounds.
What?
As they try to communicate using a spirit box, they receive intelligent responses.
Is that you? It's me.
Similarly, during an SD session, they encounter another intelligent reply.
Is there something here dangerous? I'm still here.
These unsettling sounds and interactions strongly suggest that this school is undeniably haunted, sending shivers down my spine. The individual facing multiple misdemeanor and felony warrants opted to flee from law enforcement in Clark County, Ohio. On April 25, 2023, witness how she maneuvers through the town until an unforeseen obstacle obstructs her path. A dashcam video from a Clark County deputy captures the intense pursuit of Paula Potter, who has previously eluded law enforcement 3 times without stopping. The officer relentlessly pursues her for several miles until she vanishes from view. Informants alert the deputy to her next move, which proves to be problematic. Upon rounding the corner, the officer is met with a harrowing sight. Potter's vehicle has collided with a tree, billowing smoke from the engine. Prior to the collision with the tree, Potter had struck a pole, causing her to lose control. Both she and her passenger, who also had 2 warrants against them, are transported to the local hospital and subsequently to jail. Unfortunately, the passenger sustained severe injuries. In 2016, the British Transport Police unleashed a public information film, PIF, that seared itself into the minds of viewers. Entitled Reality Check, this unflinching film was a stark invocation of the perils concealed within seemingly innocuous train tracks. The PIF opens not with imagery, but a potent disclaimer. Some viewers may find this video upsetting. It's a somber overture for the disturbing visuals to come, a succession of tram-related clips, all spiraling towards moments of escalating risk. The initial clip depicts a routine scene, a train passing unremarkably, yet a creeping sense of unease destabilizes this mundane image. In the subsequent clip, we see 3 men. One disembarks the tram while the others follow. Ominous text flashes across the screen, real footage with life-changing consequences. The film proceeds with more clips, each depicting ordinary interactions with trams, people exiting, idling by, or crossing the tracks. It's this accumulation of the commonplace that lays the groundwork for the impending shift into darkness. Finally, the film arrives at its harrowing apex. A hooded man strolls along the tram track. He turns, the sight of a train barreling towards him prompting a frantic attempt at escape. It's futile. The train collides with him. The impact, an embodiment of shocking, brutal reality. The words reality check resurface, their significance now amplified beyond mere title. In India, a railway conductor accidentally started a train while a maintenance worker was still underneath. Indian Railways saw 361 maintenance-related worker deaths between 2019 and 2020, highlighting the dangers of this profession. In this case, however, the worker remarkably avoided injury by clinging to the train's undercarriage. Ironically, a main brake malfunction, the very issue he was fixing, ultimately stopped the train. This incident emphasizes the risks faced by railway maintenance workers and the paramount importance of communication and safety protocols. Hassan Barbar's cave exploration took a terrifying turn when his camera captured a malevolent jinn.
طب ليش ضبيت ليش؟ إيش مالك؟
This entity isn't just lurking in the shadows. Its chilling, taunting sounds are like an annoying younger brother, deliberately crafted to provoke fear.
قل بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم نعوذ بك من يوم السوء.
And the closer Hassan gets, the more terrifying the encounter becomes.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. خليك بعيد عني. بسم الله الرحمن.
The jinn abandons its hiding place and charges directly towards him. But the strangeness doesn't end there. In a baffling twist, the jinn appears to shed its form, transforming into what looks like a rock.
بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إيه؟
Or whatever this is.
مش أنا وعدتك المرة الجاي. يعني اطلع
Is this a metamorphosis or something more sinister? This is undoubtedly one of the most bizarre and unsettling jinn videos I've seen, leaving us with a chilling question: what truly happened in that cave?
It's going to be for a few hours until they render it. Okay, all right, thank you. As soon as we get people evacuated.
The aftermath of a devastating explosion in Los Angeles unfolds.
They want us to evacuate just in case of anything.
I mean, how scary is that? You got to get out.
I think in the morning was a little bit scarier. Right now, it's just a safety precaution.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but, you know, it's better than staying.
Hours later, the LAPD continues evacuating residents on nearby streets, even going door to door at an RV park, as firefighters cautiously remove a remaining pressurized natural gas cylinder from the destroyed semi-truck. The echoes of the explosion still reverberate through the shaken neighborhood. Newly released security footage captures the immense force of the blast. One particularly chilling moment shows several firefighters being thrown back like debris by the explosion of a natural gas tank.
It was like they got blown back, and a lot of people was running out. They thought it was the terrorists attacking us, talking about it was the Russian people, and we like it's an explosion.
A closer look at the video reveals what appears to be a firefighter being propelled over a green fence by the force of the explosion.
We've had an explosion of a CNG truck. We've got multiple firefighters down.
Radio transmissions confirm the dire situation. 9 firemen down, rushed to the ER. 2 critically hurt. One of the critically injured firefighters has been airlifted to the burn center at LA General. Aerial footage from Skyfox shows firefighters' equipment scattered across the street where they were struck by the blast. Doctors treating the injured firefighters emphasize their remarkable fortune to be alive.
And frankly, it's remarkable that none of them were more severely injured after watching the footage.
Though hours have passed, the entire neighborhood still grapples with the shock and devastation caused by this fiery explosion.
Very scary. We've been here since the morning, since it happened the first time.
These national park tourists anticipated a thrilling yet safe encounter with lions. Instead, their leisurely wildlife viewing transformed into a heart-pounding ordeal. A lion, spotting the group, launched into a terrifying charge, its speed and power unmistakable. Fate took a twist, however, when the lion noticed the armed tour guide and abruptly halted, averting a potential disaster. Survivor, the reality show known for its dramatic challenges and social experimentation, has seen its fair share of unexpected events. From personal injuries and life-threatening circumstances to off-site tragedies, the show has encountered it all. While staff and pre-planned protocols aim to mitigate risks and ensure contestant safety, the unpredictable nature of the game can sometimes throw unforeseen curveballs. Michael Skupin's journey on Survivor Season 2 came to an abrupt end. In 11th place, due to a shocking medical emergency, he quickly established himself as a valuable asset to his tribe, taking on a leadership role and contributing through his fishing and out and fall directly into the flames. The viewers witnessed this horrifying scene as he screamed in pain and scrambled into the water to cool his burning hands. The medical team swiftly assessed Skupin's extensive injuries and carefully transported him to the medical tent. The seriousness of the situation was evident and suddenly realized the stark reality. Survivor was much more than just a game. Skupin's experience served as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of the show and the potential consequences for its participants. Law enforcement officials pursued a sports car in an apparent attempt to apprehend the driver. The suspect's vehicle was surrounded by 3 police cars, limiting potential escape routes. In response, the driver of the sports car initiated a high-risk maneuver, drifting the vehicle in an attempt to evade capture. This action continued as officers attempted to stop the suspect. Bystanders observed the incident, which involved the suspect engaging in risky driving tactics. YouTuber Hankar Dessler and team visit a house with a reputation for being haunted by a jinn, a type of spirit in some traditions. Upon entering, they report experiencing unexplained phenomena, including a sound interpreted as something moving away quickly.
Rüzgar mı çıktı? Oğlum rüzgar mı çıktı? Dinleyelim dur. O ne bayram? Bir şey yok.
The team explores the roof, believing it to be the source of the noise.
Tut kamerayı. Ay ışığı yıldızla değil mi abi? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Batu buraya gel.
Oğlum
şuna bak.
yolda gördüğümüz.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu Ekber, Allahu Ekber. Oğlum o ne? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
They claim to see a figure, which promptly disappears when approached.
Şimdi geçti yanından ya.
Abi tam buradaydı, yemin ederim tam buradaydı ha. Abi nereye gitti bu? Batu sen bir şey gördün mü?
O ses ne ya?
Later, on their way out, they report seeing the same figure repeatedly.
O ne oğlum?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Oğlum bayram şuraya bak.
Oğlum çeşme var orada.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu Ekber. Oy bismillah.
Oğlum gel. Bismillah. Lan oraya oğlum git bak şuna.
This dust devil cyclone might seem like an ordinary weather event, depending on your location. Initially, it looks unassuming, hence its inclusion on this list. However, within seconds, an intriguing sight emerges within the swirling vortex of dust and debris. A curious figure. This peculiar form appears to rise before vanishing abruptly, leaving viewers questioning its authenticity. While explanations like a visual illusion or a trick of the light can't be ruled out, the fleeting sequence resembles a cleverly staged midday alien abduction. What's your take on this phenomenon? Law enforcement officials pursued a scooter rider on a roadway. Faced with limited escape options, the scooter rider turned onto a side street. While officers followed in pursuit, the scooter rider skillfully maneuvered around a parked car, returning to the main road in the opposite direction. This unexpected maneuver temporarily halted the pursuit by police. The ghost of the bride is present to exchange vows. YouTuber Thiago Furasao embarks on a journey to meet the ghost bride in the haunted house, only to find her absent.
Licença. Aonde você está, Cecília? Eu peço que você apareça aqui para mim.
Initially reserved Cecilia eventually emerges.
Que? Aonde você está agora? Ai! Thiago! Ué? Que foi? Ela tá ali! Você viu ela? Ela tá ali!
It appears she had been wandering in the fields outside all along.
Cecília?
Cara do céu! Vem dali, ó, vem dali! Vem dali!
Who is Cecilia, and what are her intentions towards the living? It's possible she's trapped, perhaps reliving what was meant to be her momentous day. The Irish are renowned for their storytelling prowess, and one can only imagine the tales their spirits hold. YouTuber Adam Mark Explores ventures to Ireland to explore an abandoned house where its previous owner met their demise, uncovering evidence hinting at a terrifying past.
We are going to do a bit of investigation, see what we can find, see if anyone is still lurking within these walls. You never know, guys. These are old houses, even if it's... Oh, look at them. Deep scratches in the banister.
More scratches adorn the wallpaper.
Scratches on the wallpaper. Maybe have a look in this room. Maybe a lot of activity when the people were alive in here. I'm agitated. I'm agitated.
Leaving Adam pondering the secrets concealed within. He receives a message from a spirit, and soon after, hears unsettling footsteps.
I'm very lonely here. I bet you are, darling. I bet you are. Just he's knocking.
Using his necrophonic app and K2 meter,
Quite a lot of voices there. K2's going off. Can you tell me if this is Patrick or Bridget?
he simultaneously detects responses, prompting a clear warning to depart.
Is that you over by the dresser? By the black device?
Accompanied by an explanation.
Texting me from? The man.
Adam sensed a malevolent presence, with Patty and Bridget seemingly trying to shield him. Given the explicit warnings, he would be wise to heed their advice. This chilling video, captured in Thailand back in 2015, serves as a vital reminder of the dangers of speeding and not adapting your driving behavior to the weather conditions. The footage shows a couple on a motorcycle navigating a rain-slicked road. Due to the heavy rainfall and the slippery surface, the driver loses control of the vehicle, causing them to skid uncontrollably. Both individuals are thrown off the motorcycle as it slides down a significant distance on the wet asphalt. Fortunately, despite the dramatic fall and visible shock, both individuals appear to have escaped the incident without any serious injuries. Thankfully, there were also no oncoming vehicles in the immediate vicinity, preventing a potentially catastrophic collision. Wow! That tornado footage is intense. It's no wonder it's gone viral on social media. The sheer force of nature captured amidst the mundane backdrop of a parking lot is truly mesmerizing. As for its authenticity, I can understand why there's skepticism. With the prevalence of advanced editing tools, it's become increasingly difficult to discern what's real from what's been manipulated. However, without further evidence or context, it's hard to make a definitive judgment. What's your take on it? In April 2017, a terrifying incident unfolded at a Sydney train station. A young boy, under the care of his grandparents, fell into the dangerous gap between the platform and the train. Desperate to rescue their grandson before the train departed, his grandparents acted quickly. The grandfather's swift actions prevented a potentially devastating outcome. Sadly, incidents like this highlight a major safety concern in Sydney, especially after a heart-stopping 2019 incident caught on CCTV where a child at Sydenham station almost fell under a train. Thankfully, alert passengers and staff intervened in time. Disturbingly, statistics show a rise in child-related safety incidents at train stations, with injuries escalating from 66 to 72 in the past year. Cases at Epping and other stations emphasize the urgent need to address the risks posed by platform gaps. SPIAR Paranormal Group has released chilling security footage from a seemingly haunted color supply store in Whitchurch, England. Could the EVP they captured be an angry ghost? Listen for yourself. The EVP was even recorded on a second camera, making it even more unnerving. But wait, that's not all. Poltergeist activity, a crashing phone, and what sounds like footsteps upstairs. This door has a serious haunting on its hands. Released body camera footage from the Spokane Police Department details a near 4-minute interaction between Sergeant Eric Canberg and two individuals, one under the influence of alcohol. The video shows Canberg engaging with the intoxicated individual when another person approaches and interferes. Through the interaction, Canberg repeatedly requests the second individual to step back. At one point, this individual strikes the officer's hand. Following a brief pursuit on foot, Canberg apprehends the second individual and takes him into custody.
That's okay. That's all right.
Don't put your hands up.
Actually, you're the one
What
that
is your
came towards
address?
me.
What is the address here?
You don't need to yell at me, sir.
No, you need to tell me what the address here.
Okay.
Tell me what the
address is right here, 525 West Sprague. It's 5.15 Sprague.
525 West Sprague.
525 Sprague.
Okay.
Dude, who do you think you are? Just tell me that.
My name is Sergeant Canberg.
Sergeant?
Yes.
Sergeant what?
Canberg.
Canberg?
Yes, sir.
Camberg.
Close. Canberg.
Can?
Yes.
Like it's C-A or
Yes.
K-A-N? I'm not gonna walk away. Because this fool has no coordination over me.
Okay.
Do you really think you do?
Do you mind just kind of stepping away from me a little bit, please? Thank you. Hey, Joe.
Hey.
I got somebody from Detox coming to kind of talk with you a little bit, okay? I'll kind of hang out here for a minute, all right?
Kelly? Watch this. Watch this, Kelly. Just watch.
Sir, could you step away from me, please?
No, I probably won't.
Okay. Could you step away from me, please? I'm asking very nicely.
Your reach is far enough to me.
Okay. Could you step away from me,
No,
please?
I think you're far.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
Okay. You're about ready to be arrested. Step
am
away
I?
from me, please.
Kelly,
Step away from
Kelly,
me,
just
please.
watch him.
All right?
Watch him, Kelly.
Okay, sir, I've asked you to step away
I
from
dare you
me.
to touch me.
All right?
I dare you to
You're
fucking
about
touch
ready
me.
to be
I
arrested.
dare you to touch me.
Just step
touch
away
me.
from me, please.
Touch me.
All right?
I dare you to fucking touch me. I dare you to touch me. Touch
Could
me.
you step away from me, please?
No, I will stand right here on the fucking sidewalk, public sidewalk, and I dare you to goddamn touch me.
Sir,
I
you
fucking
have
dare you.
nothing-
No,
you
fuck
have
you,
no
dude.
idea
touch
what's
me.
going on here.
You
Step
have
away
no
from
idea.
me
Touch
and
me.
keep your hands out
Touch
of my
me.
face, please.
Then touch me.
Thank you.
Touch me.
Could you stay?
All of this is being recorded. Touch me right now.
Congratulations.
No, motherfucker. Do you want to go to jail tonight or not? I'm not going to go to jail.
If you keep up the attitude you've got,
Touch me.
Stay away from me.
Touch me.
Okay?
Touch me. Touch me right now.
Now, right now I'm dealing with the other gentleman here. You're hindering and delaying. No, I don't
I'm
shake hands with you.
What is that?
I'm
what
not
you
shaking
said?
hands with
What,
you.
What did you say?
I'm going to ask.
I'm
I said-
hindering an investigation?
No.
Are you serious?
I'm dealing with this gentleman here. I'm going to ask you to step away.
You're dealing-
Thank you.
You know what? You are not a law enforcement
I'm asking you to step away.
You are not a
Thank
law
you.
enforcement officer. Do you understand?
Step away from
Do
me.
you understand that you are not?
Step away
no,
from
don't
me.
fucking touch me. Do you
Step away
understand?
from me.
Do not touch me. Do you understand that you are not a law enforcement investigator?
220, could you start me at
Fuck
13?
you.
Step away from me.
Fuck you, bitch. If you hit me like that again, I will fuck you up. Do you understand that?
Step away from me.
Do not fucking touch me, bitch.
Step away from
Don't
me.
fucking.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Calm down, dude. I'm under arrest, bitch. Really? Don't stop me, bitch.
Charlie 41, I'll be around for that unit.
There was an echo request from our bus station.
Sprague and post.
Already showed up.
Sir!
Hey, don't.
Sir, have a seat. Sir, have a seat on the ground.
Don't touch me until I record you.
Have a seat on the ground. Have a seat on the ground.
Do not touch me until
Thank
I
you very
record
much.
Do not touch me.
Get on your stomach.
All right, they're recording me.
Have a seat
Yeah,
on your
they're
stomach.
recording me. Yes,
Put your arms out to the
absolutely.
side. You're under arrest. Put your arms out to the side, sir.
That's all right.
You're under
Hey,
arrest.
Kelly, just stay on the line, okay, Kelly? Please stay on the line. Stay on the line, Kelly.
Tonight, hospitals are filled with victims of a devastating fire that erupted in a 14-story high-rise. Most suffer from severe smoke inhalation, including a baby brought to Commerce Children's Hospital in critical condition. As flames ravaged the second floor, thick smoke poured into upper levels, trapping many residents. Blaring alarms sent residents screaming for help, some hanging out of windows to catch firefighters' attention.
I told Mama, like, we gotta get out of here, we gotta get out of here.
Witness Arnisha Amison was among those trapped when smoke-filled hallways and apartments, escalating fear and uncertainty.
Everybody was trying to rush down, but we couldn't go down because of the fire. So it was like, the fire department, they told us to wait, to don't come down.
While some individuals risked jumping from lower floors, others fled through darkened stairwells.
Through the grace of God, I put my shirt on my face and ran down those stairs with me and my wife.
Arnisha, however, found herself stranded on the 6th floor.
We had to just sit right here and then waits for them to tell us to come down.
You're sitting there and they're telling you to sit. What's going through your mind?
Like, that's not your instinct. You're trying to get away from the fire. You're trying to, you know, get out the building. So it's like, what do you mean, like, stay still? But they had to get it open down there for us to get the fire out.
On a fire like this, you ought to be in the stairwells. We'll come and get you. Once you open that door up, you're gonna take a lot of smoke and possibly some heat and fire.
Once safely outside, Arnisha witnessed the heroic efforts of the CFD.
I had the ladder up to the window, and then they was pulling the kids out. I saw 2 kids coming out.
Images show firefighters rescuing terrified children, ensuring their safety amidst the chaos.
They went right to business. More firefighters than the police. So yeah, that's a blessing. Big props to CFD for sure.
While gratitude for the rescue efforts abounds, 3 children and 5 adults remain hospitalized. The baby at Commerce still fighting for life. The investigation into the exact cause of this tragic fire is currently ongoing. A fire at the South Shore high-rise has plunged the scene into chaos and triggered a dramatic rescue operation. Dramatic footage shows firefighters bravely using ladders to pull residents from their windows. As thick smoke billows from the building, many residents are seen hanging precariously out of windows, desperate to escape the smoke and flames. Others, seemingly unable to reach lower floors on their own, resort to waving frantically to draw the attention of firefighters below. One particularly harrowing scene appears to show a young woman being dropped from a second-floor window and being safely caught by firefighters on the ground. Ground ladders remain secured to the building's exterior, highlighting the extensive use of external rescue efforts. The fire itself appears to be concentrated on one of the upper floors, around the 10th level, as evidenced by soot marks around window frames. The heavy smoke inside the building forced residents towards windows, many suffering from smoke inhalation or its aftermath. This situation, undoubtedly traumatic for everyone involved, especially those who escaped through windows, is still unfolding. Embarking on a quest for the shaman tree of the Skalva tribe, YouTuber Erwin Saunders uncovers a wealth of unexpected discoveries.
Just as we were leaving, assuming they're not there, they were there because, well, you can see it up on the. I'm not staring at him now, but is he still? He is still there, is he?
Yeah.
See, he goes when I look up.
After a pixie eludes them, Erwin and his son Tom catch sight of another, peeking from behind a moss-covered log.
Can you see it? Oh, you're just focusing in on that. Is he there? No.
No,
oh, sorry, I looked at him. Okay, well, he did pop up. Following us a little bit. I'm hoping that they're not going to go far away from their camp and they'll just leave us alone, because I don't really want them chasing us all across the woods.
The pixies exhibit a mutual curiosity, observing the duo even when they're unaware.
I'm just thinking of you. Oh yeah.
The adventurers managed to capture several moments of the pixies' activities. As they bid farewell to the enchanted forest, they catch one final glimpse near what seems to be a pixie dwelling.
It's a bit annoying. They're not leaving us alone, so the idea, obviously, Tom's plan wasn't quite as good as it. Well, it didn't sound that good.
Joke that I made and then that you took seriously.
This escapade adds another chapter to Erwin Saunders' magical realm, blurring the lines between fantasy and reality. Regardless of whether it's CGI or not, it's my belief that such experiences epitomize genuine wonder. In a chilling Reddit post, user TTU shares a strange audio captured by their sister while filming a group of cranes in the forest. Listen closely to the video as the post claims there's a whisper. According to TTU, their sister only noticed the whisper after reviewing the footage and believes it might even be in a language other than English. Adding to the eeriness, the post mentions their sister was completely alone and the forest was quiet during filming. The comments on the post are a mix of skepticism and unease. While some users, like the poster, find the whisper genuinely creepy, others believe it could be environmental echoes or something else entirely. This Reddit story serves as a reminder of the unexplained phenomena that sometimes lurk within seemingly ordinary moments. Whether the whisper is truly paranormal or not, it's certainly a thought-provoking and unsettling discovery. In the wee hours of the night, law enforcement officers pursued a suspect on a motorcycle. The individual was racing along the deserted road, attempting a daring maneuver by veering off onto a side path, but it ultimately backfired. Losing control of the motorcycle, the suspect was swiftly apprehended by the police. A shocking crash on February 21, 2024 transformed a Skokie intersection into a scene of chaos. Just before 9 a.m., a collision at Skokie Boulevard and Dempster Street left a gray car engulfed in flames. Dramatic footage reveals the blazing vehicle, with a white BMW directly ahead and thick black smoke billowing skyward. The fire brought traffic to a standstill, with Dempster Street blocked at Skokie Boulevard. Emergency crews swiftly arrived, working tirelessly to extinguish the blaze and clear the debris-strewn roadway. Murray Station Homestead harbors unseen forces. YouTube's Paranormal Quest team documented chilling events mere minutes after leaving the house empty. Their cameras recorded a series of escalating sounds. Unexplained noises that grew increasingly loud as time passed, culminating in a distinct, disembodied voice. The team's return was met with even more startling activity.
Hey, listen to this. What am I listening for? Thank you. It said, hey, listen to this.
In my opinion, Murray Station Homestead is undeniably haunted by a presence that seems eager to communicate. Caught on a dashcam in the dead of night, a high-speed chase erupts as a suspect decides to ditch the road on an ATV in a desperate attempt to outrun the law. Determined to apprehend the individual, the officer gives chase. However, the pursuit takes a sharp turn as the suspect veers off-road and disappears into the dense woods. Undeterred by the terrain, our brave officer abandons their patrol car and bravely follows on foot. While the rest of the chase remains shrouded in mystery, one thing's for sure. This officer's commitment to justice is truly off-road worthy. We may not have footage of the final act, but here's hoping the suspect was brought to justice. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the dedication and courage displayed by officers in the line of duty. A firefighter's chilling image has ignited a wave of speculation surrounding a strange translucent figure. Captured in the photo's background, shared on the Paranormal Things Facebook page, the image depicts a firefighter beside a truck, seemingly unaware of the ghostly presence nearby. According to the firefighter, the photo was taken after the fire was extinguished, and his colleague was standing alone at the time. Unsettlingly, the mysterious figure resembles a former crew member who tragically passed away from cancer. The firefighter who submitted the photo wrote, "I'm a firefighter and we were on scene. This was taken when the fire was out and nobody can explain it." The image has sparked heated debate, with some convinced the figure is the spirit of their fallen comrade. Others seek rational explanations for the phenomenon. The firefighter maintains the photo's authenticity, stating that it's standard post-scene procedure to take pictures and that other firefighters can vouch for this. Whether a trick of the light or a glimpse into the supernatural, the photo raises intriguing questions and reminds us of the unexplained mysteries that may exist around us. Sometimes clashes between police and protesters veer towards the absurd rather than the dangerous. Such was the case on February 11 in Miami, where police faced off against a group of activists protesting Miami Commissioner Joe Carollo. This former mayor, who has a history of domestic battery charges, was less than welcome at the unveiling of a new dog and cat walkway. Hence, the protesters dressed as chickens, handing out wife-beater shirts, emblazoned with Carollo's face. The footage kicks off with police officers attempting to reason with the protesters, but their arguments lack substance. Essentially, they claim the demonstration is disruptive and needs to relocate.
Right? You gotta get off the park. You're not permitted to be doing that. You can't be disruptive in here. So you're not permitted to be doing that. You don't. To be disruptive. We're watching you guys. We're watching what you guys are doing.
What are we doing? We're not yelling. We're not playing anything. They're just holding a sign. It's a risque sign.
Don't tell me what I'm seeing. They're making little chicken club noises, dancing, putting their butt near people here. They're being disruptive.
It's called freedom of speech.
No, not freedom. No. But you can not back yourself up dancing into people that you don't even know. No. They are. No, I know you're not. You're not dressed up. Right? So I'm just letting you know though. Just have them outside over there. You guys can do whatever you want over there, but not here. That's fair enough. That's easy.
What if they behave and they don't make the
They're
chicken
not behaving.
noise?
No, that's already done.
That chance is already gone.
That chance is already gone. All you have to do is just stand there.
So we don't get a warning?
No, there's no warning. This is the last. It's done. Yeah, just go stand over there.
They banned the inflammatory shirts and instruct the chicken-clad protesters to move to a different park area. Initially, the chickens and their allies comply when an officer singles them out.
Innocent until proven guilty. Yeah.
So are you refusing to leave? I'm not refusing. Okay.
Okay, listen. You're gonna follow me, all right? This is the way we're gonna do it, because we're not trying to ruin your day. But you gotta understand, it's not gonna happen. Go in front of me. You too. Come on.
What?
You're with them. You know, I never said anything. Go with them.
One of the doggies?
No. Go this way. Listen, just go this way. Very simple. Walk that way. Walk that way. I'm gonna give you 2 commands to go that way. But you're obstructing my scene right now, and I will arrest you. Get out of here. That way. Listen to me. Go that way. He doesn't listen. Failure to obey. You need to go that way. All right?
However, the scene escalates as the police declare the scene obstructed, repeatedly ordering the protesters away. As an officer advances, we witness a chicken being handcuffed for re-entering the restricted zone to distribute shirts. 31-year-old Morgan Janola is told he should have followed instructions. While being escorted away, Janola claims his chicken mask impairs his breathing, prompting its removal and subsequent search. For several minutes, the two bicker about the validity of the arrest, even as officers awkwardly help Janola shed his costume so he fits better in the squad car. Ultimately, Janola was charged with resisting an officer without warning, trespass after warning, and disorderly conduct, charges that were later dropped. The whole encounter underscores how encounters between police and activists can sometimes become more comical than truly confrontational.
Legitimately, why are you doing this to me? If you follow us to my vehicle, I will put you in the back of it. Letting you know right now. I'm being serious. Can you please talk to me like a human being? Yeah, we are going to talk to you. You have to listen. Don't tense up. I can't breathe. Do not tense up. I can't breathe. Do not tense up.
I mean, I can tell you what's in my pockets.
Well, he's going to get it anyways. It doesn't matter. Hey,
I mean, is this not an illegal search?
It's not illegal. No. The thing is, when we put you back in the vehicle, we have to check you, make sure you have any weapons or anything on you. Okay? That's the reason why. It's our safety. Very simple. It's protocol.
You guys have guns. I don't have guns.
Doesn't matter.
Why are you afraid of me? I'm afraid of you. Okay, and can I ask, why are you guys doing this to me?
Because you don't listen. You're causing disturbance.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you don't have
I was in a public park.
You don't have a permit.
It's a public park.
Is there an event going? We're just taking off this, bro. Very simple. Hold on.
A fiery crash on Ventura Boulevard at the intersection of Balboa claimed the life of a teenage passenger early this morning. The incident unfolded after officers spotted a Toyota traveling without headlights. Officers initiated a verbal stop, but the teenage driver fled at high speed. Police did not pursue the vehicle. Tragically, the driver lost control and collided with a traffic light.
Hey, is anyone else in the car? Get back off the street, sir! Get off the street! What? They said there's a third person.
While heroic LAPD officers used batons and fire extinguishers to rescue 2 teenage girls from the burning car, a third passenger succumbed to their injuries at the scene.
Young kids do unwise things. We all know that. It is absolutely not worth paying for your life with that. You know, there are some families that are going to be suffering as a result of this. It's absolutely terrible. it's a rainy night, it's a slick night, and we have people trying to drive away from the police thinking that they're in trouble, far bigger trouble than they are. And it's just tragic.
The investigation revealed the car, reported stolen by the driver's family members the previous night, was being driven by a 14-year-old without a license. The driver and an 18-year-old passenger are currently hospitalized in stable condition. Police are working to identify the deceased victim, also believed to be a teenager. Thankfully, no officers were injured in the incident. This devastating crash underscores the danger of reckless driving and operating a vehicle without a license. On May 31st, 2021, a tragedy unfolded on the roads of Alaska. An officer spotted a southbound motorcycle speeding and observed the rider, a 33-year-old man, briefly enter the northbound lane to access a parking lot before exiting onto another street. The officer initiated a stop, approaching the motorcycle and requesting the rider to pull over.
Pull over! Or stop or not? We're rolling here.
The rider initially slowed down, appearing ready to comply, but then abruptly accelerated to a dangerous speed, exceeding 100 miles per hour after rounding a curve. Judging the situation as too risky for a chase, the officer opted not to pursue.
I'm not pursuing, he just took off right normally. Oh, 1050, 1050! Send ambulance right away.
Unfortunately, moments later, the officer witnessed the motorcycle collide with a vehicle driven by a 50-year-old woman who was waiting to turn left.
South and donkey. He's not moving. Jesus Christ, man, are you okay? .305, I got Tri-State right behind me. He is not moving.
The impact ejected the motorcyclist, who was pronounced dead at the scene.
Hey, you okay? Hey, you okay?
The injured woman was transported to a local hospital. This incident highlights the dangers of excessive speeding and the importance of responsible driving.
Just happened. Yeah, we heard me sliding. Okay. .305, I'm gonna need some extra units down here to close this off. Turn around. Yes. .305, I got the struck plate. Edward Adam 5951 AEA 5951. And Tri-State's working on the guy. Do you want to just sit in your car, hon? He was probably going 100 miles an hour. I saw it. There you go.
The Jefferson's Hotel's reputation as a paranormal hotspot is well deserved, and I believe it's truly haunted. Need more convincing? The hotel's own YouTube channel recently shared a chilling piece of security footage. Keep your eyes glued to the left-hand wall, towards the middle of the hallway.
You're gonna see something peer out right there, and then go down.
A ghostly apparition seems to materialize, peeking out before sinking back into the wall. Watch it again. It's undeniable.
Right here, peers out.
This eerie sighting occurred around 4 in the morning. The hotel manager confirmed that no guests were staying on that floor, and a thorough interview of the night's footage reveals no humans entering the room. So, what could this be? In my opinion, that's the unmistakable head and shoulders of a true spectral visitor. A man was found deceased in his Compton, California home following an apparent dog attack. Authorities reported the man was caring for 13 dogs believed to be pit bulls. At the time of the incident, the man's girlfriend, unable to reach him, went to check on his well-being and discovered the body.
Discovered that as our victim was in the backyard, apparently feeding them. It sounds like they attacked him and ultimately he succumbed to his injury.
While the specific circumstances surrounding the attack remain unclear, authorities are investigating the incident further. The future of the seized dogs is still under determination. Losing a child, especially a vulnerable 1-year-old, is a parent's worst nightmare. The story of little Tinley Sage West, who was asleep in her parents' SUV when it was stolen, strikes a chilling chord. It's easy to understand how carjackers, focused on a quick escape, might overlook a child in the back seat. Thankfully, the story has a heartwarming ending. Watch the moment the abandoned car is discovered, with little Tinley still nestled safely in her car seat. As the officer gently checks on the child, a wave of relief washes over you, even if she cries. The most important thing is that she's unharmed and will soon be reunited with her parents. Unfortunately, carjackings involving children are becoming worryingly common. This incident underscores the need for parents to be even more cautious and aware of their surroundings. Let this serve as a reminder to always double-check your vehicle and prioritize the safety of your precious little ones. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.